Welcome to the Human Impact Project. Today, we are going to discuss one general problem, which is water pollution.
Yeah, first let me define water pollution to our audience. Water pollution is the release of substances into subsurface groundwater or to lakes, streams, rivers, and oceans to the point that these substances interfere with the beneficial use of the water or with the natural functionings of these ecosystems.
In addition to the release of substances, such as chemicals, trash, or microorganisms, water pollution may include the release of energy in the form of radioactivity or heat into bodies of water.
Yes, it's just a contamination of water bodies. Also, some causes of water pollutants are the industrial activities, improper waste disposal, and sewage treatment plants. What are some of the effects?
1. Impacts on drinking water. How tough does it affect our drinking water?
About half the people in the United States depend on groundwater for the domestic water supply. Groundwater is a source of drinking water for many people. One of the primary concerns associated with water pollution is the contamination of drinking water sources. Water supplies are often contaminated with pollutants like bacteria, viruses, and chemicals.
These harmful substances render the water unsafe for human consumption. We face this contamination through a bunch of avenues such as industrial discharges, agricultural runoff, and improper waste disposal. 2. Impacts on human health.
Pollution has a significant impact on human health, leading to a variety of diseases and illnesses. The effects of different types of water pollution can be devastating, as contaminated water sources can carry harmful chemicals, bacteria, and pathogens that can pose serious risks to those who consume or come in contact with the polluted water.
Once inside our body, these pollutants can cause a lot of harm. Drinking water is one way these contaminants enter our bodies. Swimming in dirty water is another. They can even make their way into fish and seafood we eat from polluted sources. As a result, individuals may experience a range of health problems, including gastrointestinal issues.
Drinking such polluted water can be linked to the transmission of waterborne diseases such as diarrhea, dysentery, stomach pain, and others. What's the next effect?
3. Disruptions of the food web. In an ecosystem, the food web is a balance between species interactions. Each creature plays its own part in this delicate balance, and if one gets thrown off, it can have a domino effect on the entire thing. Water pollution does just that.
At the bottom of the food chain are primary producers like algae and plants in water. They turn sunlight, water, and CO2 into energy and serve as food for herbivores. When water pollution occurs, it can mess up the growth of these primary creatures or even kill them. And then from there, the entire chain falls apart. Herbivores that rely on them also suffer.
With no food source, they might have to migrate to other areas in hopes of finding some sustenance, or they might struggle to survive altogether. This also causes a decline in herbivore populations, which impacts carnivores that depend on them for food too.
Water pollution doesn't stop at just killing organisms though. It can introduce toxic substances that harm everyone at different levels of the food chain. For example, chemicals such as pesticides and heavy metals accumulate in fish and other water organisms. As larger predators eat those contaminated creatures, they get poisoned more concentratedly, ultimately posing a threat to their health as well.
4. Destruction of ecosystems.
Water pollution is a pressing issue that has severe consequences for the ecosystems around the world. It leads to serious damage to the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems. The effects of water pollution are far-reaching and can be devastating for both plant and animal life.
One of the most noticeable ones is the decline in biodiversity. This can lead to a ripple effect that can be difficult to fix. When pollutants make their way into water, they disrupt the natural habitats of many species and can even lead to some being wiped out entirely.
Chemicals and toxins can contaminate bodies of water, levels of pH and oxygen, along with the temperature, causing it to change, with making it very challenging for any aquatic organism to survive. If one part of the ecosystem is thrown off, it will disrupt everything else in a catastrophic way that could ruin the entire environment.
Effect of water pollution on Monroe Woodbury specifically. Annual drinking water. Quality report for 2021. Village of Monroe Water Department.
As you can see by the table, through testing, it results that some contaminants have been detected. However, these contaminants were detected below the level allowed by the state. This department are required to present the following information on the lead in drinking water. Elevated levels of lead can cause serious health problems, especially for pregnant women, infants, and young children. It is possible that lead levels at your home may be higher than at other homes in the community as a result of materials used in your home's plumbing, but no medical problem has been reported. This is 2021 report. Solutions to water pollution. Let us be practical in these solution methods. Addressing water pollution requires a multifaceted approach that combines individual actions, government regulations, and technological innovations. These following solution suggestions are listed by Austin Barr, the editor. Let's take the list one after the other. Individual actions play a crucial role in reducing water pollution. By making simple changes in our daily lives, we can contribute to a cleaner and healthier environment. Here are some steps you can take. 1. Conservation of water by fixing leaks in pipes and using water-efficient appliances and fixtures, and many more. 2. Proper disposal of wastes by recycling, disposing of hazardous materials, and avoiding flushing non-biodegradable items to the toilet. Government regulations and policies play a vital role in controlling water pollution. By implementing and enforcing strict regulations, governments can ensure that industries, agriculture, and wastewater treatment plants adhere to pollution prevention measures. Some key government actions include setting pollution limits and standards for industries, regulating the use of fertilizers and pesticides in agriculture, implementing wastewater treatment practices and monitoring systems, enforcing penalties for non-compliance with pollution control measures.
Innovations and technology. Advanced filtration systems to remove pollutants from water, bioremediation techniques to break down contaminants using natural processes, and others.